you did get a request for an office porn.
Brent could be 1 minute with Dawn in reception, you know what I mean? And then Jennifer, his boss, you know, he's conquered the boss who doesn't like him.
Everyone's woken up with the crack of dawn.
Lucky there.
Wow. Are they?
To anyone out there, if you're still thinking of doing it, being a body double for Ricky on the Muppets, but that was such a great experience because it was a Hollywood blockbuster and I felt like a Hollywood movie star because I was reenacting what he was doing.
So what type of things were you doing?
One of the things was breaking into a museum and stealing a painting. One was stealing a coin as well. It was great.
And we played Broadway.
Yeah.
We were on Broadway. We appeared on Broadway.
The thing is with you, I never know what I'm walking into. And suddenly you turn up at the door of the restaurant in the middle of New York with a film crew expecting me to perform, yeah. But it goes to show how frustrating you are to work with. You had Will Smith hanging onto the roof. David Beckham and Johnny Depp were on the bonnet. I was in the car with Gordon Ramsay, Daniel Craig, Simon Cowell and Mr. T, and we're spinning around this car park. And as he hit the curb, David Beckham's bony little arse came back and smashed the window. His little bony arse poking through the windscreen. What a night that was.
Welcome to another episode of the Ask Bigger podcast with me, Simon Hood. Today I am joined by not just a great guest, but also, I'd like to call him a friend, Tim Oliver, the world's #1 David Brent / Ricky Gervais lookalike and impersonator. Yeah. Now, this is going to be a little bit different to what I normally do because I haven't got a lot of questions for you, Tim, because you haven't done much. No, I'm joking. It's more because... because it is a friendship and it dates back for over 20 odd years. So I'm just going to touch on a few things that we've been through together.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, good, mate. Fire away. Shoot. That's what I'm here for.
Obviously, you've been doing David Brent impersonation for how long now?
21 years. Man and boy. Yeah.
And you have got inundated with requests, even today. But you've had a few odd bookings, haven't you, now and then? And you did get a request for an office porn.
Yeah, when I first started. Yeah. This production company asked me if I wanted to do a porn. And I thought, actually, that's quite good because it would be interesting because Brent could be 1 minute with Dawn in reception, right, over the reception. You know what I mean? And then Jennifer, his boss, that could be his you know, he's conquered the boss who doesn't like him, right? And he's managed to smooth her over, charmed her, yeah? And he sort of does her over the photocopier or something, you know? That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? They didn't send me a script, and I considered it, but at the time, my wife and kids, I don't think they would have liked it very much. If husband and dad were in a porno, an office porno, which probably wouldn't have made much bunts and wouldn't have gone very far, I don't think. But yeah, so turn that down.
If there was the opportunity to do it and them not find out about it,
yeah,
would you have done it?
Well, to anyone out there, if you're still thinking of doing it, yeah, call me.
Obviously, you're getting to a certain age.
No, I'm joking.
You're getting to a certain age now. Would even little Tim still perform?
Well, you get those little blue pills now,
Do you?
don't you? So apparently, yeah, you don't need fluffers anymore. No, you know what a fluffer is?
I don't know what's a fluffer.
Don't you know what a fluffer
what's
is?
a fluffer?
Shall I educate you?
Yeah, go on.
A fluffer would be backstage in a porno, making the guy get all ready for the action.
Okay.
So, you know, whatever. Yeah.
How did you learn about that?
Oh, you got my secret. I was one. No, I wasn't. No. But yeah, apparently that's what they used to do. Never seen any of that, but yeah. Knowledge. It's all up there.
But how did it all start? When was that realisation that you were, or you looked like him?
Do you really want this boring story?
Make it more interesting.
Okay,
Act it out.
I used to run a business, events business, and I had a PA. And one day she came in and she went, Tim, her name's Sophie, she's brilliant, love her. She went, Tim, you sound like this new character on this new TV show, comedy, on BBC Two at 11 o'clock on a Monday night, right? And I haven't watched it, you know. And so I thought I'd better watch it. And I thought, yeah, I do sound like him, right? And I went back in the next day. She came in. I went, you're fired. Get out. No. So as the months went by, and Ricky wasn't really massively famous then. This was a new thing. Like this was his platform. His first time he was on the 11 o'clock show, but it was quite niche. But
I'm speaking to Ian Lee tomorrow.
Good.
He's coming on the podcast.
Oh, that's good.
He was the host of the 11 o'clock show.
Do you want to plug that while you're doing my podcast then? Pathetic. Yeah. But anyway, people started coming up to me going, "Oh, are you that bloke on that? Are you that cringy boss?" You know, because they'd recognise me through just my face, obviously. And yeah, eventually, after about 18 months, I just thought, it'd be criminal not to do something about this. So I had loads of photographs taken and sent them off to what, back then there were lots of lookalike agencies and entertainment agencies that would use lookalikes. So I got bookings straight away. My first booking was with Del Boy and Basil Fawlty, so three comedy, like massive comedy icons up in Newcastle, walking around a Vodafone call centre, just walking around, just having a laugh. And
You having a laugh?
That's another TV show, Extras. But when the whistle blows, you having a laugh? Is you having a laugh? Should do that one. But anyway,
can you do other characters? Can you do, because obviously David Brent...
Can I just finish answering your first question?
I'm interrogating you, that's the point of
You're
this.
not a very good interviewer, are you?
Well, no, I'm not, but I don't mind.
God. But anyway, yeah, after that, it was so good and such fun. I just thought, I've got to do more of this. And that's 21 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think because of TikTok and social media today, so many people know you more today, I would say.
Yeah.
And they don't even know, and this is what's been great when I spoke to people when we worked on projects before, they've never watched The Office, but they know you.
Yeah.
And it's David Brent character you're beating.
Yeah.
Which is really odd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of evolved that way, isn't it? It's a weird one. People come up to me and say, "Oh, you're Tim, I follow you on Instagram. I love what you do and stuff." And I go, "Yeah, what, being David Brent?" And they go, "Oh, who's David Brent?" Sometimes, you know, I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." But it happened in New York.
Yeah, well, let's just touch on New York now, because obviously I've always been big on promoting you as Tim. And you stepping out from David Brent and being Tim, because I think you are generally you're a funny guy as Tim.
And I've always shied away from that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I see Brent as my suit of armour. I'm protected by Brent, you know. So I can walk in a room and say anything to anyone, and I'm in character, so it doesn't matter. I can just do it. But if I was Tim, don't know if I'd be as brash as Brent, you know.
So let's take the viewers on the two viewers. Let's take them two viewers who watch my podcast on.
Is there two?
I think there's two.
Oh,
there's two
surprising.
now. It's increased. My mum and my wife.
Right, Simon's mum and wife.
But we've known each other. I acted as your agent for a little while, which I would say I pushed upon you.
But you didn't act as my agent because you've had no experience in that world at all. So you wouldn't have acted as my agent, would you?
Well, no, I did. I asked if I could do your website, and you said, yeah, go on then. This was after I booked you for a couple of corporate gigs, and you come along and did them shows with me, and they were really good. We got to know each other a little bit. I said, can I do your agent?
Oh, for your company?
Yeah.
Right.
And then... No, I didn't own that company. That was a company I worked
Oh, you were
for.
the marketing guy, weren't you? Yeah. Yeah.
So as the marketing person, I booked you to come and do a conference.
Brilliant idea,
You were
by the
brilliant
way.
at
Thank you.
exhibitions, because what was great about that, and if there are any marketing people watching it, it's a great idea, because what Tim will do is stop people in their tracks and engage with them, which is really hard to do at an exhibition without having something there to do it.
Yeah.
So it worked really well from that point of view. And there we had a conversation, And I said, can I be your manager? He said, yeah, why not? And I said, I'll take a commission. He said, yeah, that's fine. And so I redid your website, and I know you deny this. I redid your website and I put my phone number on it. And then one day I had a call from the people making the Muppets 2 Most Wanted, and they asked for your details, and I gave them your details, and I got you that Muppets 2 booking.
Did you? Good. Well done.
Which you deny for some reason. But anyway, so...
That was a good gig, by the way. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Being a body double for Ricky on the Muppets was a great experience and unusual, and it wasn't what I thought it would be. So you almost get treated like one of the actors, and you have to. They put you in a separate dining area from the supporting actors, the extras, right? You have to. You can't mix with them, and I'm like, I want to talk to these people. No, and I had to sit on my own in this separate catering area because body doubles are the next thing up from a, do you see what I mean? And then you've got the actors. But that was such a great experience because it was a Hollywood blockbuster. They'd spent millions on the movie. And I was working next to the director, watching the screen, reenacting scenes from the movie, with all the set and all the staff and everything. And you know, it was a really good experience. It was like, right, okay, silence on set, everyone. Tim, are you ready? I'm ready. Okay, and action. And I felt like a Hollywood movie star because I was reenacting what he was doing. Luckily, he doesn't do stunts. If he was Tom Cruise and had to jump out of a plane, I don't think I'd do that. Depends on if he ever does that.
So what type of things were you doing? Did you have to do?
One of the things was breaking into a museum and stealing a painting, right, and rolling it up, putting it under my arm and walking across stealing, basically. One was stealing a coin as well, and various long-distance scenes that they wanted me to do, just so they could get it all in the can. So obviously that's what they used me. Ricky was out of the country, I think, buying stuff in New York or whatever. But anyway, yeah, so... It was great.
And the Muppets, you got to meet some of the Muppets?
Got to meet them, yeah. Oh, I met Sam the Eagle, and he looks like you. Doesn't he? Because he's tall with weird-looking face and that, and eyebrows.
What's wrong with my eyebrows?
Yeah, but his a bit bigger. But yeah, he looks... Yeah, I should have... You weren't allowed to take...
No, but you got a photo of Sam the Eagle because you sent me it.
No, I didn't.
You did?
No, I didn't.
You sent me it. And
you weren't allowed to.
This is why I know I got you the booking, because on the morning you rang me up and it was snowing and you had a BMW and you couldn't drive to the station, so you had to get out and you're like, I can't believe I've got to do this booking. My feet are wet. You were whinging.
Yeah.
Do I have to go? And I went, no, it'd be good. It'd be good.
That morning, mate, snow up to my knees,
Yeah.
walking to the station to try and get there, yeah.
That's why I know I got you the bookings. I know everything about it, so that's why I know I got it for you.
Yeah, okay.
But other than that, I never got you another booking.
No, not a good agent. I would have starved to death by now if I actually relied on you.
But what I talk about that moment when I do my keynote speech about representing you, and I always mentioned the fact that I had a little bit in how we all went to the cinema to watch with your family, and we sat there and watched it, and then at the end you're waiting for your name to come up in the credits, and it never comes up.
Yeah.
And that you're just sat there all disappointed.
Well, that's not nice, is it? So why would you do that? Why would you...
Just add a little bit of...
No, but don't take that out of your speech, because that's not true. That's a lie.
No, but
and I wouldn't be bothered by that anyway.
You're not credited for it, are you?
I'm not credited for it, but why would I be bothered by that? If I was an actor, I would have really been bothered if I wasn't credited. Yeah, fine, but being credited to be a body double, I'm just a piece of meat.
Bit like the porno. So...
A little piece of meat.
So yeah, back to New York. So
yeah,
we've recently been working on a little documentary together,
which was fun.
Where I pitched the idea of taking you to New York and doing Tim Oliver doing stand up, not David Brent.
Yeah.
So we flew over to New York.
Yeah.
And we had a nice little time around New York. You took your sons, right?
We did.
And we played Broadway.
Yeah.
We were on Broadway. We appeared on Broadway.
We were.
How mental was that?
Yeah. It was funny. The thing is with you, I never know what I'm walking into. So I was a bit nervous by it all. And I thought what I'm going to do is my stand-up's going to be me talking about being David Brent and going to corporate gigs and actually doing spoof motivational speeches as Brent, which are funny in themselves, and then a bit of comedy as Tim. So I was working that out, and I thought, yeah, that would work, and I think we managed to get that across on the film, hopefully. But the first night I met you there, I was already there with my two sons, and we'd already been there probably a couple of days, I think, before I met you, sitting in a restaurant, and suddenly you turn up at the door of the restaurant in the middle of New York with a film crew, right? Walking in this restaurant. I wasn't prepped or anything, and my sons are sitting, we're just having some pasta, and you came up and expected me to perform, yeah. And I'm like, oh, what is... But I think even that bit came out okay.
Yeah.
But it goes to show, during that period, how frustrating you are to work with, right? For me, you know, hopefully people are looking at it from my angle and go, oh, God, how did he cope with that ADHD, lanky piece of piss? Anyway, yeah.
So you did the stand-up.
Yeah.
On Broadway.
Yeah.
And you almost pulled out of it, didn't you? You almost like, oh, no, do you know what? I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because you never give me all the information. Like today, for example.
What happened today?
I didn't know I'd be acting with Mr. Blobby, right? If you told me that, I would have prepped myself. But we're going down the seafront, we're acting here, we're getting scenes from here, You never tell me stuff,
You never do it. If I told you, you'd say no.
No, I probably would. But it's just with the New York thing, I thought, hang on, this is going to cost me a fortune. It's one of Simon's ideas. It's like I've got to turn work away to go there anyway as well. And I'm like, oh, hang on, do I really want to do this? And I tell you who persuaded me, my boys. They went, come on, Dad, let's just go. Let's have a laugh. We want to go to New York anyway. Let's just do it. And if Simon doesn't even turn up, we still have a great time in New York. And that's why I did it. But I'm glad you did turn up, and I'm glad we got what we did. But yeah, I was quite blind to a lot of it. I think you like to hold back, or you have an inspiration at the moment, and you're like, oh, Tim, can you do this? Can you do it? Like a performing monkey?
But your sons have said to me afterwards, like, you know, Dad had an amazing time with you. That family time that you've had with them.
Yeah.
Family's such an important...
Some brilliant memories.
Seeing you all together was amazing.
Yeah. Well, I'd never been to New York either. And they hadn't, I don't think. I think maybe one might have done. But, yeah, we were, like, walking through Central Park and actually, you know, relating films, you know, growing up watching movies. Oh, look, that's where that happened. That's where that happened. Blah,
What is your favourite film?
Don't have a favourite film.
Okay.
But do you have a favourite film?
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Pee Wee Herman. Have you seen Pee Wee Herman? Pee Wee Herman and the Big Top.
There's some amazing classics out there, mate. I could name. I wouldn't. You can't name them all, can you? I love a lot of movies. Yeah, but yeah. So it was fun, and I did enjoy it in the end.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I think what we've created. I mean, it's 18 minutes long. Initially, it was just meant to be a part of a documentary about me. But the guys loved it so much that they want just a spin-off of your trip away.
Yeah.
And that's going to be premiere in Leicester Square.
Yeah, yeah.
A world premiere in Leicester Square. How mental is that?
Yeah.
Red carpet event.
And a lot of streamers are interested, aren't they?
Yeah.
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 Can we mention the streamers now?
We can mention them. I mean, it's being pitched to a number of different streamers at the minute and bidded for. So we're talking to Netflix. We're talking to Amazon Prime.
Who knows? It could be a series.
We're talking to YouTube, as in YouTube movies. So they have their own movie channel as well to put on there. So it's going to be quite good, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, hopefully
if not, we had fun.
Well, hopefully someone will watch it, like a production company will watch it and go, you know what, we could actually build on that. That's a good format that actually could work, and let's do this and and then we get some professional writers in, so not last minute surprises like
Write me out of it.
your ideas, and completely write you out of it.
So we did the stand-up gig, and I did some stand-up beforehand to introduce you, which I was awful at. And I think we only had 9 people actually in the venue that brought tickets. So you can actually hear them go, oh God,
that was terrible.
But
it was just a setup anyway, wasn't it? It was a complete setup.
They brought tickets though.
Unbelievable,
And
mate.
there was actually, one of the guys that brought tickets was a Broadway producer who worked with Stephen Coogan.
I met him, yeah.
And we asked him, how do you think that went? He went,
nah, definitely not.
But I did some magic on stage.
It was rubbish.
I've got my magic one with me today.
Oh, God. You haven't brought... It's not where the coin disappears.
Yeah, you hold it.
I don't think you should do magic.
Not very good at magic.
No.
Well...
No, let's have a look at that, though.
No, I can't show you it.
Oh, you're going to spoil the...
Yeah, you can't magic now.
The Magic Circle aren't going to be watching this, so you won't get chucked out of the Magic Circle.
I tell you who I did meet the other day. I met a little leprechaun.
Do they actually exist?
Yeah, of course they do. And
oh, God.
you know the thing about leprechauns, they like to look after their money.
Yeah.
And what they do is they keep the money safe.
Yeah.
So you get this coin in here with this other one. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Watching, I'm going to push it through this. It's solid, isn't it?
All right. Yeah.
Solid, isn't it? Let me just put it down. I'm going to push it through. Ready?
Okay.
Look
Good,
at that.
that, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, what's that in your hand there, though?
I haven't got anything in my hand.
No, there's something in your hand there. Open your hand.
Oh, I've just got...
Open that hand.
That's the pound.
No, so you just picked that up.
I don't know what you're talking about. So I did some magic, and then you come and did your bit.
That is rubbish, mate. Seriously.
People like my magic.
No, don't be a magician. Stick to what you do best. What is that, by the way?
Well, it's not podcast, is it? But yeah, so we did that. That was fun. We got the premiere.
Do you know what? Yeah, I mean, that was
That was good.
it was rubbish.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to make it a bit smoother, but you know, like Tommy Cooper with a bottle, glass.
I mean, you did call me Tommy Cooper on stage.
No, I said Tommy Cooper will be turning in his grave. Right. But you could be like a Tommy Cooper character because you are lanky and that. You could wear one of them funny hats and do some magic, but you've got to be good like Tommy Cooper. He's funny, but also he actually could do magic tricks as well.
I could
properly.
do magic tricks.
Well, that was rubbish. You had the coin in the fingers like that. You could see. Everyone could see. Everyone
I've got
could
big
see.
hands. I'm a bit clumsy, like. Yeah.
Your
So
kids probably go, Daddy, you're so good at this.
No, they don't. Trust me.
You think he's great.
They say, where's my magic tricks gone? So speaking of little people, I mean, when I was with you once, we bumped into some little people, didn't we?
Where is this going?
No, we bumped into some little people.
Oh.
And obviously, they're the ones that you met at Butlins that time. I don't know if you want to elaborate on
The
that
dwarves.
story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little people, you got to call them.
Oh, right, you can't say dwarves.
Can't say dwarves anymore.
You can't?
No.
Can you say midget?
No.
You can't say any of that now?
No.
You have to say little people. Warwick Davis wouldn't give a toss, would he? He'd be like, oh yeah, whatever, dwarf, midget, whatever. Life's too short, because that was a brilliant TV show as well. Oh yeah, with them, yeah, that was a weird night at Butlins. It was Butlins. I think it was a like weekender. You know, they do like the 80s weekenders, 90s weekenders. It was that, and me and the Chippendoubles were there. My mates, the Chippendoubles, all lookalikes. We were on Britain's Got Talent, which you know. And we were there performing. Pat Sharp was there he was a DJ up there.
Oh, I done the Funhouse 20th the other week.
Oh, right. Yeah. Not literally.
No, come on.
Anyway, I was the lucky one to share a chalet with the little people.
All 7 of them.
Now, see, you can't say stuff like that.
No, because they did a programme. They were on a Channel 4 documentary.
Right.
And it was about 7 dwarfs in Panto.
Yeah, one of them was grumpy. Put it that way. Right? Anyway, their act was... I didn't realise this until the next day, but their act was to dress up as devils.
Oh.
Little devils with tails and horns and all that. I didn't know. But anyway, so we did our acts, partied all night, a few beers and stuff. And then I crashed out in the chalet, no one there. And about 5 a.m, I heard this, Tim. And I was laying like that. And I opened my eyes and there was a little devil standing there going, Tim, we're going. Nice to meet you. See you later. And I just passed out again, right? And then when I woke up the next day, I thought, that was real. That wasn't a dream. That was an actual little devil talking to me. And then I was like, no, it was the little people. And they were great. They're proper entertainers. They're great performers, a lot of them. And because of PC correctness, they've lost a lot of work, these people. I feel sorry for them, actually, because of everyone's like, oh, you can't say that, you can't do that. But they're great. They're good people.
I mean, I did pantomime the other week in St Helens. And the next panto they're doing is Snow White, and they're using puppets.
It's crazy.
Yeah. This isn't the same, is it?
No. No, and it puts people out of work as well.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't give a toss. They don't care. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But, I mean, it's like some people that have lost limbs or whatever, right? There's this fantastic guy, racing driver called Harvey, right? I did a corporate video with him because their racing team is a disabled racing team, and they're sponsored by a big insurance company, and I did like a little social media campaign for them. And I got to meet all the drivers, but Harvey was the one that was the most disabled. And he was like, oh, you might have seen the video I did with him, where I was like, where is he? And he's because he's not got any legs, he's really short, right? So he goes, oh, come and see my car. I had a great laugh with him because he just wants to, they have a laugh. What else are they going to do? Cry all the time, you know? So he goes, come and see my car. And we went over to see his car, and he showed me how he gets in and what he does and everything. And he goes, look at the number plate. And the number plate is Legless. That's his number plate. And he ain't got any so if he can take the piss out of himself, why can't we be more relaxed about it? Mm-hmm. And that's what I think about the small people scenario.
Sometimes
you
know?
It's true, isn't it?
It's people who aren't even in that situation who are more offended than them.
Yeah.
They're offended for them, aren't they?
Yes.
Which is mad.
It is mad. Yeah. It's gone crazy, and it's detrimental to them, those people.
Yeah.
But
have you ever done any stand-up or any comedy where you've offended someone really badly?
No, I thought I did once. Actually, I tell a joke about a small person, and I think it was the mayor of Doncaster. She was in the audience with a big chain and stuff, and halfway through the joke, she got up and walked out. Right. And I thought, oh God! And it's a room full of construction people.
What was the joke?
I can't say it because it's not PC. You've already told me I can't say dwarf.
No, say it.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm not going to. But anyway, she went, and then afterwards, the guy that hired me, who owns the CEO of the company, huge construction company, he went, I said, oh, did I offend the mayor? She walked out. I don't know if you're allowed to say mayoress these days either, are you? It's just mayor, isn't it? Like actor and actress, actor. But anyway, so he went, yeah, you've lost me a lot of deals there because she signs off all my deals around here. And he was winding me up. He went, no, she just took a phone call. She thought you were brilliant. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I never know if I offend anybody because I'm a bit like Ricky where I don't really care if they're offended because that's their problem, not mine. Mm. So I just say what I've written for this particular companies, as long as the top people are happy with it because they paid me, as long as they're happy, then I'm just going to say it. Mm. And if someone in the audience is offended, their problem, you know. So I just get on with it. Yeah. But that is why I get paid up front, just in case.
I mean, you mentioned the Chip and Doubles earlier. I mean, you're still friends with them, right?
Oh, great days, mate. 2010 on Britain's Got Talent, brilliant. Yeah, we met Amanda, and at the time Piers Piers Morgan was doing it, and Simon Cowell, and we just had the best time ever. It was brilliant, and we're all like brothers from other mothers. Yeah, we've got a Chip and Doubles WhatsApp group, which we all put into and joke about and wind each other up. So yeah, we're still mates. Yeah, we had a great time. And Simon Cowell signed us to his agency, Psycho Management, and we went round all the holiday camps, Butlins and stuff, and did loads of gigs, and some of them are really memorable.
Yeah. I remember you telling me something about was it John who plays Mr. T?
Yeah.
And you winded him up.
No, he was... Never wind him up. You don't wind the rhino up, mate. Right?
That's it.
We called him the Rhino because one night we're at Skeggy, Butlins, Skegness, and it was snowing and icy and everything. And he had one of those, Mr. T had a Prius, right? Mr. T driving a Prius. And he took it down to the main arena where we were performing so we could, because it's quite a long way to walk in the ice back to the chalets. So we all piled into his car at 3 o'clock in the morning, completely empty, and he drove. But because there was ice everywhere, the car was spinning around. You had Will Smith and David Beckham. No, Will Smith hanging onto the roof. David Beckham and Johnny Depp were on the bonnet. I was in the car with Gordon Ramsay, Daniel Craig, and Simon Cowell and Mr. T, and we're spinning around this car park, and Mr. T, John, hit the curb, and as he hit the curb, David Beckham's bony little arse came back and smashed the windscreen, smashed it, his little bony arse poking through the windscreen. I'll never forget that. That was brilliant. But the reason why we called John Mr. T the Rhino is because on one gig, Beckham was driving. He was always late. He was the last one in. We were all walking to the main arena, and he just turned up. And he was driving around this car park, but there was a hedge, and he had his window wound down. And he was like, boys, I'm here. And John went running towards him, right, Mr. T, running towards him at speed, and he tripped, flew through the hedge like a rhino, right, flew through the hedge, and his head went in, almost head-butted Beckham. His head went through into the car, and that was a funny moment. I wish someone had recorded that, because that would have gone viral, definitely.
And you did have a TV show on Channel 4, didn't you?
Yeah.
Someone did.
Yeah.
That went really well.
Yeah.
And didn't
me and Beckham were the main characters in it, and it was about Beckham running a lookalike agency. It was commissioned by Channel 4. The production company were called Knickerbocker Glory. I don't know if they're still around, but that was a lot of fun. That was a great time. And obviously Andy Harmer, Beckham, he still runs a lookalike agency. So I think he's the only one left now that does lookalikes. So yeah, he's still doing it. But that was, we made 8 episodes, and then it wasn't recommissioned because the commissioners were changed at Channel 4, and it all became very PC and stuff. So then they sold it to the comedy channel in Sydney, Australia. So I went out Sydney quite a lot. I went to Australia a lot over that period of time. Got quite a few gigs out there, not necessarily related to the lookalike show. A couple were, but some were really, just corporates and great fun. But yeah, that was a good time. That I really enjoyed. I mean, we had lookalikes coming from all over the world to be in the show.
I mean, it was on Friday on Channel 4, weren't it? Friday night, was it on a Friday
night? It had
a
great slot, mate.
Yeah.
10 o'clock Friday night, brilliant slot. But the problem was, I think now, if it was made now by a streaming platform, it would be way more popular. But then there wasn't any big, I mean, I'm talking probably 10 years ago now. So I don't think Netflix was massive then. and there wasn't, there's more streaming platforms now. So if it was made for YouTube or something, I think it would go down a storm. But you'd need quite a budget to make it good. So if you've got any investors that let's do it. Should we do it? Let's remake the Lookalike show.
Julie does quite a lot of good Lookalike videos on Instagram. It's the Ron Weasley one. Have you met him, the Ron Weasley Lookalike? He's quite funny.
Mate, are you referring to that video that I've done recently? You are, aren't you?
So I looked at his after seeing you doing a video with him, and he's quite a funny guy as well.
One of his videos went viral. I don't know him that well, but one of his videos went viral where he was in a petrol station filling up his car, and he got the hose and held it up, didn't he, and went, Petrolamus or whatever the saying is.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I think that went viral. But no, I met him over at KSI. I did a video with KSI. I was part of the video, and he was there, and we did a little video where I did the little ginger. The little ginger thing from Afterlife.
Yeah.
The most famous line from Afterlife that everyone wants me to do, even when I'm in character as David Brent. They all want me to do it. Oh, mate, can you do that? Can you do that line for my mate? I'll film you. Can you call him a little ginger? Can you say that word?
Yeah,
on
you
it?
can say that word if you want.
Can you go? Right. So this is what I did. Right. So what he's referring to is, I got Ron Weasley and Harry Potter was standing there in the green room. We're getting changed, waiting to go on, and I got Ron Weasley to shout me to walk in, and Ron Weasley to shout out "pedo," right? So I went up to him and I went, "I'm not a pedo, and if I was, you'd be safe, you tubby little ginger cunt," right? And it got quite a few views. It was really good. And because it was Ron Weasley as well, his reaction as Ron Weasley, he was shocked that I used the word cunt. So he was like, huh? And I think that's what, it made the video funny. But yeah, it was good. That was good fun, that. It was fun times.
What was KSI like to work with?
He's nice.
Yeah.
Nice guy, yeah. Yeah. Thing is with my job, for 21 years, it's fun. That's all it is. It's not a serious business like your business. A lot of businesses are serious. You have to be serious. This studio, you've got to be serious. You've got overheads. You've got huge overheads, and they've got to be paid. With me, it's me.
But it is
I'm having a laugh.
But it is a business as well. I mean, you're a businessman, aren't you?
Yeah.
You treat it quite seriously in terms of that sense. You turn down bookings. You get a hell of a lot of inquiries, and you do charge a decent rate, and you make money on your cameos now as well, right?
Yeah. I have done for years. I've been on Cameo, yeah.
So I think you've almost built it into a brand, I guess.
Yeah.
And don't give yourself enough credit for doing that.
Yeah. Well, you see it that way, don't you?
Well, I always get frustrated at you because I think you could do so much more.
Yeah.
I think you could do so much more as Tim as well. I mean, we spoke before about doing a book and sharing some of these stories. I mean, you've been on a few podcasts like Jack Mate and now this one, which is just as big. But where you've shared so many different stories, like, where you've done bar mitzvahs, you've done funerals and all types of things, haven't you? Yeah. With some great stories to share with people.
Yeah.
And it's about, I think if you sat down and penned all them together, it'd be a really popular thing to do.
I get approached quite a lot by people who want to write a book about me and about my career as Brent, 21 years as Brent or whatever. But I quite often, I am a bit lazy, but also it's not just that. It's some of the stories that I could tell are, people are reading and go, oh, don't believe that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, how would you get it across that it is actually a fact that happened in a book, because it could be made up. So it could be, I don't want it to be fiction, I want it to be fact, and it is fact, but how do I prove it's fact? You know what I mean? It's just me. Yeah. So that's the difficulty with a book, I think. But, yeah.
I mean, you've worked with The Darkness.
Yeah, The Darkness, mate. Great lads. Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh, it was good, mate. Yeah. It was really good. Well, Rufus, who's the drummer, the son of the drummer of the Queen, Roger Taylor, right? Rufus Taylor. He followed me on Instagram. I didn't realise, but he follows me, and he sent me a message one night, and I was like, and he goes, "Oh, will you come to a concert? Will you come to one of our performances in Camden Roundhouse, December time, whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "How much would you want?" I told him. He goes, "Yeah, come on, we'll come backstage with us and hang out with us and just have a laugh backstage." So I thought, yeah, wow, what a privilege, brilliant, I'd love to. So, because I believe in a thing called love, yeah, I thought I'd go along. So got there, and Rufus introduced me to all the lads, and I was just hanging out, and we sung "Free Love Freeway." I think I've got it on my socials, a little video of us singing "Free Love Freeway" in one of the rooms backstage. Anyway, Justin, the lead singer, Justin, he said, "Would you hand my guitars to me? I do 4 or 5 guitar changes throughout the concert. Would you hand them?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." So that was fun, standing at the side of the stage, production handing me one of his treasured, precious, beautiful guitars that he treats better than anyone. I'm holding it, and he goes, "Right, go." I walk up on stage, and I just look at the audience like that, with the guitar like that. I walk up to Justin, and he grabs the guitar. I don't even look at him, and he gets the guitar, and then I just look at the audience and go like that. Yeah, and walk back like I'm claiming the spotlight as I'm ignoring Justin. Anyway, after all that, after doing all the guitar thing, he said, "Can you please come and crowd surf with me?"
Wow.
Right, crowd surf with Justin Hawkins. I'm like, "Yeah, but how?" He goes, "Well, we just get on these guys' shoulders." He's got 2 big, security guys. Get on their shoulders, right? So I get on one, and he gets on the other, and he's still playing guitar, like crowd surfing around, high-fiving everybody. I'm high-fiving everyone, and he's turning around going like this. He's doing Brent impressions, and he's let me twanging his guitar. I'm twanging his guitar and stuff, and we're going around, and everyone's high-fiving. It was brilliant. What a night that was. I jumped on the tube afterwards, and people were coming up to me going, "Oh my God, that was so brilliant, so funny. How do you know that? How do you know the band?" And I was kind of mobbed on the tube, so I didn't say how I knew them. I was just like, "Oh yeah, they just hired me." It's, blah. But I wanted to say things like, "Oh, go back years," I taught them their first song or whatever. Yeah. I wrote something for them.
Does it bother you if you get mobbed or people come up to you and asking for selfies and do a video?
People ask me that quite a lot, and I don't, because if I got bothered by it, if I was your audience member now, that person that watches this podcast, they'd be going, "Well, don't do it then, mate. Why don't you go and be a plumber? Shave your beard, grow your hair, wear a hat, whatever." So if I said, "Oh no, I really don't like it, I wish people would stop," that's crazy. When people come up to me and go, "And can I have a selfie? I saw your videos, they're brilliant. You always make me laugh. Keep doing them, please, because you're bringing laughter to the world and all this." And I'm like, "And you're keeping that character alive." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, that's brilliant. Thanks. I'll carry on doing that."
And it does happen, because we're at the top of the Rockefeller Centre, and someone come up to you for a selfie. They went, "Oh, yeah. I recognise you." And then we're in Times Square, and someone come up to you and said, "Oh."
That's right, yeah.
So that was really nice to see as well, because you were proper made up at being recognised.
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy for people to do that because it's my job. It's like someone coming up, say you're a brilliant plumber, someone coming up to you and saying, "Thank you for sorting out my pipes," or whatever. I
mean, it's not just David Brent. You have done other characters in the past of Ricky's, haven't you?
Derek.
Can you do a Derek quickly?
No, I loves it. Hang on, how's his mouth go? I loves it. I loves it. And there's his hair. I loves it. I loves dogs. Monkey on a pig. Monkey on a pig. But yeah, I love being Derek. Derek, what a beautiful character that was. Made with pure love, that was. That's brilliant. Because people, when that first come out, I remember people coming up to me going, oh, it's just Ricky taking the piss out of disadvantaged people. No, it wasn't. It was made because they didn't know. They didn't really understand what Ricky was doing there. It's just so beautiful. It was brilliant. Made you laugh and cry.
People were disappointed that it weren't overly funny too, weren't they? I think they were expecting something really funny to come out of it, and they were like, oh.
But the bits that were funny were really funny.
Yeah.
You know, because you're really like, oh God, this is really hard. And then the funny bit was even more funny, like with Afterlife.
Yeah.
You know, those memorable moments, the funny bits. But he's genius, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, you've met him, haven't you?
Yeah.
What was his reaction to you?
He was a bit freaked out, I think, at first. But we had a right laugh because I had to interview him as David Brent. And that made 7 pages. The article was 7 pages in Total Film magazine. And at the time, there was a lads mag called Loaded. They bought the article as well. Yeah, pictures of me and Ricky just mucking about. It was great. It was good to meet him. Haven't heard from him since.
He must know what you're doing now. He must see the clips, won't he? And just you've never had a letter to say stop doing it or anything like that.
No. In fact, one of his marketing people contacted me about 3 months ago, something like that, 3 or 4 months, and said, would I be able to do a video for the Dutch Brown Vodka with him? Would I be happy to do it? And I said to them, does he know you're asking me to do this? And they said, yeah, he's asked us to ask you.
Oh, wow.
So nothing's happened yet, but so I assume he's fine with me.
It's nice.
I'd love that to happen though. Can you imagine it? Ricky with his Dutch Brown Vodka. Have you seen the ads? Yeah. This is premium vodka made from British apples. You know, it's obviously expensive. So don't go for cheap imitations and point at me. With a bottle of Smirnoff. What? Just that would make my day up. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? But anyway.
You need to follow it up.
Nah.
Do you need me to follow up for you?
Oh, God. Yeah, go on. Follow it up. Phone him.
And then... I mean, you've met other of the cast from The Office too, right?
Yeah.
How'd they react to it?
There's a TV show coming out soon. Don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it.
You can't talk about it.
No.
It's
but yeah, 3 of the cast members of The Office were there.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. Reenacted a scene from The Office. And the woman in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
She was there. And the scene was where Brent's down the pub at lunchtime, takes everyone down the pub. I'll show you what kind of a laugh I am. Yeah. Goes and gets the beers from the bar and walks over to the table and goes, oh, welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah. Not literally. I know someone that is an alcoholic and it's not a laughing matter. His wife's got alopecia, so not a happy home life, right? And then he pulls the wheelchair out and slides in the seat and pulls the wheelchair back in. So that's quite a comedy moment. And as I did that, the director went, cut. I don't know if we can do that now, meaning in these days. And she went, well, yes, we are. I mean, she was quite upset by the fact that he was trying to cut that bit out. She really wanted that bit in, and good on her, because it was just comedy. Yeah, it's just fun.
Be interested if it makes it to the final cut, then, won't it?
Yeah, we'll wait and
brave
see.
Enough. When's that show going to be on?
June, I think.
Okay, on what channel?
Don't know.
Can't say. So now you get a lot of stag bookings, right?
Yep.
What type of if people are interested in hiring for staff
Never
bookings?
used to do them because it was just lads getting pissed, and it was just weird, so I vowed never to do them. After I did a couple when I first started, and I thought, I'm not going to do any more of this. But lately, it's guys your generation, younger probably, that are successful businessmen getting me in to do their corporates, or they're getting married, they want me at their wedding. So these people are now hiring me, and they're more sophisticated. So a stag do will be more of a laugh than absolutely mental. That no one ever gets stripped and tied to a post and doused with treacle or whatever, and with chucked feathers over them or whatever. None of that happens now. So they're really good. They're really good. I do enjoy a stag do because I just rock up, just be Brent for a couple of hours, have a beer with them. We reenact scenes from The Office and they record it. Get the stag to do the dance. Just go on bar crawls. It's brilliant. I do enjoy it. But that's the least stressful thing that I do. That's why I enjoy it, I think.
And what's the best way for people to contact you and follow what you're up to?
All over my socials. I've tried to be consistent in my social platforms and my website. So I'm just Ricky Gervais Lookalike. Ricky Gervais Lookalike. Better looking, in a way. Do you think?
I can't comment.
Or Tim Oliver. If you type in Tim Oliver, actually, on Instagram, I think I'll come up just below Ricky.
Wow.
Yeah.
And any...
They gave me a blue tick the other day, by the way.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
They just gave me a blue tick. You have to pay for it.
Yeah.
They just gave it to me.
That means they recognise you as a
notable character.
Yeah.
I'm a notable character.
So they want people copying you. That's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. Well, it's all because of you, mate.
Acknowledged on camera. Look at that. That's just going to be the one clip. No, thank you so much for coming on here and having a little chat. I know you're a busy man. But before you do go, have you got one piece of life advice or business advice for people? Either as yourself or as David?
My advice would be ask for bigger. Yeah? If you want it, ask for it. Yeah? That would be my advice.
Because what they're going to do, say yes? Or they're
Oh,
gonna say no?
do you say something like that, don't you?
Yeah, that's my whole thing of my talk.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably got that off me.
What does ask bigger mean to you, though? What does that mean to you?
Well, just be bright. Don't be... we're not here long, are we? So don't be shy. Don't be, don't think anyone's any better than you. Just get out, pick up the phone or ask people for what you want. If I really, really, really wanted to do an advert with Ricky for Dutch Bum Vodka, I'd go after it. I'd ask all the marketing people. I'd get hold of Ricky and I'd push it. You just got to ask and keep going. And if you get knocked back, just get up and keep going. My background is sales, so I'm used to that. A lot of people aren't. A lot of people, especially now, you can hide behind.
The funny thing is, you used to sell cardboard boxes. you actually did sell cardboard boxes.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah. That was an interesting time of my life. Brilliant.
But no, thank you so much, Tim. It's been a pleasure having you on here, and thank you so much.
Yeah.
And
cheers.
You know what? I've actually. It's like Mr. Blobby, I've actually the next thing I'm trying to get for us to do.
Yeah.
Sumo wrestling.
Great.
It's a big thing. It's a big thing now, sumo wrestling.
Yeah.
Royal Albert Hall, they did a big thing there, and apparently it's the next big sport in the UK, sumo wrestling. So I want to
good luck with that then. No. Good, mate. Yeah, who knows? I might get involved.
Yeah.
Let me know what the details are. But I'll see you at the premiere anyway.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Red carpet, the press is going to be there.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Be interesting, wouldn't it?
It will be.
Even just us getting together and having a laugh with all our friends and family would be fun.
And it's a free bar for an hour, so we need to drink as much as we possibly can.
Don't worry about that.
Because London's expensive, isn't it? So we can all get drunk beforehand.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone have a great time. At the Moot say it's amazing. We can get all the film in there. I think that'd be brilliant. But no, thank you so much, Tim. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, check him out online. It's like I say, he's a funny guy.
Who, me?
Yeah, I want to get you on Celebrity. Oh, what would you do? Would you do? I'm the jungle one. I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of it.
I did a video a couple of weeks ago with Angry Ginge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we had a good laugh filming and stuff. And he said, it was something that he'd wanted to do since he was a kid.
Right.
Because he'd grown up watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And he finally got on there and he was made up by it. He loved it. He's a lovely lad. I'd do it. Yeah, he had to eat a crocodile's anus, which, I don't think would be very bit rubbery, wouldn't it? As long as they get the shit off it first. You know what I mean?
I don't really know what to say to that. On that note, thank you for watching the Ask Bigger podcast.
Ask Bigger.
Ask Bigger.
Get me on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah, why not? I'm going to try and get you on that.
Try and get me on it.
I'm going to try and get you on that.
Yeah. Ant and Dec already know me.
Yeah.
I've met them.
Yeah.
On Britain's Got Talent, so...
Let's try and do it.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Good luck with that, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway.
No,
Thanks for having me on.
Nice
Hopefully your one viewer will enjoy this.
Hey, my mum was cracking up at the documentary when I showed her that. I showed her a sneak
Thanks,
preview
Simon's mum. What's your mum's name?
Vanessa.
Thank you, Vanessa. Thanks for watching this.
She thought I was really crying at the end of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Your acting's not that good.
Well, that's what I thought, but now I think maybe it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching.
Don't get any ideas.